It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Back with my old mate Rich Beam here at TPC Summerlin. I'm Luke Elvey. Rich, this opening hole, take us through it.
Simple little opening hole, just 409 yards. Players want to avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side, so they'll go off this tee with maybe a 3-wood or even a 2-iron. No need for the driver. Driver brings the second shot in a little bit too close. They can tuck this pin over the left-hand side, make it very challenging, but all in all, a good birdie opportunity.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
He's in a share of 7th place.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Birdie at the last. This for another. This one looking really good.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
At -2, going along nicely today. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Good looking shot this. From around 170 yards here. Opting for the 6-iron. Nicely done. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, I like the look of this. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Chosen the pitching wedge here. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. And this putt for a share of the lead. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 4 under for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Good look at a birdie here. Oh, what a great stroke. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And it's time to recap that play. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top board.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Going with the pitching wedge here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. It's just about 3 feet away. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will move him to 6 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Wonderfully played. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And after that hole, leading Matt Kuchar by a couple of shots. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short right are also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Ooh. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Leading by a couple after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Hey, nice looking line. Well played. What an eagle. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And now that finds him in first place. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Sitting at 9 under par, currently in top spot. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And that will drop in for birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. This player's dialed in. What a shot. This one's for birdie. And that putt will drop and he'll extend his lead. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes on the whole way. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. And still in top spot. Keep it going. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie, However, not so easy, and there's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green. Nicely done.
Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Just didn't drop. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. From around 140 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. It's all come down to this. Putt for the title. It's on a good line. Well, there we go, Rich. The hardest tournament name to say on the PGA Tour. The winner of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open.
I'm really glad you got that out instead of me. Yes, good tournament all around. I got to say, plenty of players had a chance coming down the stretch, but only one got it done at the very end. Now let's hope and pray they don't go down to the strip and let it ride.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.